The way we communicate to others and the way we communicate to ourselves determines the quality of our life. That's what experts told. So friends, today I'm going to discuss about how to become a master communicator. To become a master communicator, we all know that it is one of the very important skill in our life. Right? All we wanted to become a master in communication. Right? If you really want to get a promotion in your organization, or when you really want to become successful in your life, or when you really want to become a leader, definitely you must be a great communicator. But there are many people who are struggling to become a communicator. So today I'm going to tell you how to become a great communicator. Because you all know that if you take any leaders, any successful people, everyone was very good at communication. Right? So what are the main important things we must listen or we must learn to become a great communicator? So friends, I have noted down 6 important skills we all must learn to become a great communicator. Number 1, master the art of public speaking. We all know that public speaking is one of the very essential skill all we must have in order to become a great leader, or in order to become, or in order to communicate any great ideas to others. Right? So when I say public speaking, it doesn't mean that we are communicating to a mass audience. Right? It can be a one-to-one communication also. When you want to communicate some ideas, when you want to communicate some concern to one person, that is also a public speaking. Right? So it can be a one-to-one communication, or it can be to a small audience, or it can be to a large audience. All these can be considered as a public speaking. So how we communicate our ideas or concept to the other person or to other group of people, that's what actually public speaking. So we must actually learn how to become a good at public speaking. Why people are not able to communicate properly to the other people? It can be, as I told, one-to-one or to a group of people, because at inner side they have a lack of confidence. They have a fear within them, because they feel, if I say something, will it be a mistake or will it be a failure? That's why they have a lack of confidence. So friends, how to avoid this lack of confidence and how to become a good at public speaking? There are 3 important steps to become a public speaker. So if you really practice this, you can actually come out from the lack of confidence and you can become a great public speaker. Number 1 thing, learn in depth. So before you speak to somebody, before you want to present any concept, first make sure that you have in-depth knowledge about that. Do in-depth research. Keep on read or listen to somebody, talk to somebody, and get as much as knowledge possible. So make sure that you have in-depth knowledge first. Right? So the in-depth knowledge first itself will give you inner confidence. Then second important step is, you must make sure that you practice it. Practice, 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 practice. That's the only way to become great in public speaking. So what you need to do is, once you understand the concept, when you prepare the speech, first do that preparation, do that practice in front of a mirror. Or after a couple of times when you do that in front of mirror, you call your close friends or call some of your family members and do that presentation in front of them, so that you will become an expert. Without practicing, don't go and do this presentation. Right? It can be a one-to-one sales call, or it can be a presentation to your management, or it can be a concept you want to present in front of mass audience. Whatever it may be, make sure that first you learn in depth and practice n number of times. Right? Practice in front of a mirror, you see how you look, how you present, then practice in front of your family members, practice in front of your close friends, so that even they can also guide you some of the things. Then still, some of you may not be able to present in front of an audience because of lack of confidence, because at a subconscious level you have a fear. So how should we come out of that? And that's why the 3rd step is important. Visualize it. Right? Visualize it. Once you thorough with the concept, once you prepare the speech, once you learn it properly, then you practice it, then do visualization. Sit at some place, close your eyes, take 2-3 times deep breath in, breath out. Make sure you are completely relaxed and visualize that you are actually doing it on the stage, right? Let us say you want to present a concept in front of a mass audience. So you start visualizing, okay, I am standing in front of thousands of people and I am actually presenting that concept, right? Or you want to present some important things to your management. So make sure you visualize that. You visualize you are inside the boardroom and you are actually doing the presentation and people are happy listening to you, right? Or it can be a one-to-one call. So that you visualize it. I am sitting in front of this person and I am actually talking to him and he is listening to me and he is able to follow me, right? So friends, these are three important steps to becoming a public speaker. One, make sure that you learn it very deep. Then second one, practice it. Third one, visualize it. So these three things will help you to become good at public speaking. And let us go back to the main subject, how to become a great communicator. So first I told you, master the art of public speaking. And the second one, master the art of listening. See, communication is not a one-way communication. It should be always both the sides, right? So we must be, if you really want to become a communicator, we must be a great listener also. So understand or learn how to become a good listener. So when you speak to your board members, you must listen to them also. What is their opinion? What is their intake or whatever it may be, right? When you talk to your customer, you should be a good listener. What is their need? Right? Or when you want to communicate something to your family members and you are the main person to your family, and when you talk to them, you must be listening to them also, right? What is their opinion about that concept? So you should be very good at listening also, right? So make sure that you master the art of listening. The third important skill what you need to master is master your personality. So how easy you are to approach or how difficult you are to approach is all depends on your personality, right? If somebody want to listen to you, they must get some valuable thing from you, right? So basically when you want to identify your personality, it's very simple. Is the other person is actually having an enthusiasm, or is he excited to listen to you, or are you confident to talk to them? It's all depends on your personality, right? See, basically, there are three categories of people normally. See, when you speak to somebody, you understand. See, there are three kind of communication happens. One, people talk about other people, especially the negatives. And if you are someone who is speaking about other people, and especially about their negatives, trust me, the person who is listening to you won't be interested for long term. At that particular moment, he may be interested, or he may be forced to sit in front of you because you are senior to him. Right? But it won't go for a long term. So that is the basically log value talking, what we call. Then comes to the medium value talking. Medium value talking is basically you talk about events, right? You normally say US inflation is at high, and because of that US Fed has increased the interest rate. Due to that, world is actually going into a recession. So all these kind of events, when you are talking, some people may listen to you because they don't have that knowledge, so they may listen to you. But the third category of people, they normally talk about ideas. They talk ideas, they empower people. When you are someone who talks more about ideas and empower people, give them good suggestions, the other person will definitely like you, right? So you should be a person who will be actually communicating ideas. They will be adding some value to the other person, and you will be able to empower other person. And it all depends on your personality. Right? And friends, the fourth important skill what we have to learn is master your tonality. See, the tonality has a very important part in our communication. We all must know that tonality always actually affect the communication, right? So how to identify the tonality? It's very simple. You start recording your conversation through your mobile phone and start listening to that. Take couple of successful conversation, take couple of failed conversation. There itself you will understand why those communication got failed. It's all would have failed because of the tonality, right? So start mastering the art of tonality, right? Try to improve your tonality. That's a very important part in our communication. And friends, the fifth important skill is learn the ability to transform emotions. See, everything is an energy, right? So what is emotions? Emotion is nothing but energy in motion, right? So when you communicate, let us say if you're a leader and when you're communicating some concept to your followers, what actually you're doing, you're transferring some emotions, right? When if you are a leader and if you are a CEO or if you are some at a higher senior position, and when you want to present some concept to your subordinates, what actually you are doing, you are actually transferring some emotions. Similarly, when if you are a salesperson and if you are selling some products, what exactly you are doing, you are actually transferring some emotions, right? So we should learn how to transfer the emotions to other person, right? That's another very important skills. So anything, let us say it can be even at a family, when you want to talk to your family members, when you want to introduce some new concept or some implement some new rules in your family, you must actually able to communicate or transfer those emotions to the other people, right? So the for fifth important skill what you must learn is how to transfer the emotion to other person, friends. And the sixth and final important thing what I want to tell you is master learning skill. See, if you really want to become a great communicator, always understand that without learning, you cannot become a great communicator. So keep on learning. You should always have a lifelong learning mentality, right? Or I always say we should have a triple L mentality, lifelong learning mentality. Life never ends. Life never ends. Life ends only when you stop learning. So keep on learning new knowledge, new skills, right? When you learn new things and when you start implementing those knowledge and skills in your life, you will start getting results. And when you start getting results, those ideas actually you can give to your other people also, right? And that's how they also get empowered. So learning never ends. The moment you stop learning, that means we are done, we are gone, right? Only physically we will be growing, but definitely mentally, financially, we will not be growing at all, right? Your income seldom exceed your personal development. That's what Jim Rohn told. So make sure that you keep on invest on yourself, right? So friends, these are the very important things which I want to communicate to you. If you really want to become a great communicator, practice these six important steps what I told you, right? Number one, master public speaking skill. Number two, master listening skill. Number three, master your personality. Number four, master your tonality. Number five, master the ability to transform the emotions. And number six, master learning skill. So that's all in this video, friends. So thank you very much for listening to me. And I have a small request to all you. If you are not subscribed my channel, click on the subscribe button and click on the like button. Comment in the comment box what is your key takeaway from this video. Also, I want to invite all you to my masterclass. I have scheduled some masterclass in the coming weeks. So the link to register for the masterclass is there in the description. So click on the link and register for the masterclasses. Let us meet at the masterclass. So thank you very much. Wishing you all a happy and successful life.